variables to represent the numbers. Here, 1 is equal to say a certain distance on the number line. Let's say this segment here represents this space from 0 to 1 on the number line, which the space in between is called distance. A distance of 1 unit. Distance of 1 unit. Meaning here, this space equals the distance. Also absolute value. So the absolute value of 1 is the distance from 0 to 1 on the number line. Remember, the points, or the numbers are points on the number line. These are points. I say that to point out the fact that we had the letter 2. We had 2. 2 would equal twice the distance. Meaning this whole segment is equal to 2. While here this segment is equal to 1. Which means that each number on the number line is a multiple of 1, the first unit distance. Meaning, so the sum of a number the sum is the total space from 0, meaning if we add 1 and 2, one plus 2 is equal to this space from the first marking from 0 or 1. Here we have 1. We add this length plus the length of 2. This is our 2. 1 plus 2. Now if we add these two together, if we count the total space, we have 1 unit space, 2 unit spaces, and 3 unit spaces. So bringing those together, it's like so. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. try another example. We have here our number line. We say this is 0. And we're going to just look at the positive side. Here's 1. So 1 plus 2 equals 3 because here we have one space. 1 is equal to this amount of space. Here 2 is equal to a double portion of amount of space. Write this here. So that's going to add together to equal the total length of all three. And then there we have the result. So we count the total amount of absolute value, which is the space in between the points. 1, 2, and 3. Add together to equal 3. And that's the sum of a number, when you add their absolute values. Difference between A and B is written as A minus B. The difference between A and B is written as A minus B, or what we call a subtraction. So let's say if we have the difference between 2 and 1. Difference between 2 and 1. That's still an instance of an addition. We're going to talk about 2 minus 1, or the difference between 2 and 1. 2 and 1 are points on the number line. Here's 2 and here's 1. The difference is the space in between. The difference is the space between the points, not as opposed to the total sum of a number, which you count the total space. Remember, the sum is the addition of the two. It's if we took each number's distance from 0 on the number line. That's the sum of 2 and 1. But the difference of 2 and 1 on the number line